the main story anyway. And then we have the 2 DLCs that we can check out. So, I think what I'd like to do. I mean, if we, I'm a little hesitant about getting into it before summer because I don't know if we'd be able to get through them for summer. I mean, maybe Hearts of Stone. I think it seems like Hearts of Stone is not as crazy as Blood and Wine, but we'll see. But I mean, we'll check out. We can see. But what I like to do is a lot shorter. Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do Hearts of Stone then. And then maybe we'll see Blood and Wine after, which would be pretty fun. I think, hey, listen, it's Witcher. Any time is good for Witcher. So we can do that too. But what I like to do is jump into more of God of War as well, and work the way through that too, and really enjoy it. That's God of War's good, man. That's good. So I think I'd like to. Even jump into that tomorrow as well. So actually we're doing pretty good. So Far Cry was good. We got that. 2 out of the 3 anyway. Witcher 3, so we got this one. So how many endings is that? Like, how many possible like full endings can you get? You know, 1 out of how many possible, like, what, 20? Or like 18? Because if the ruler of Novigrad, you know, that's 3 right there. Amir looked like he had 2. 3 for Skellige. Ciri Garrett's ending is the main ending. Right. It's just there's right. I'm thinking of like of everything together in like the whole aspect. So like if you're like your ending video and you have your credits for all the characters or all the situations resolving. I mean, there's a lot there, and that's pretty cool. Wow, awesome, man. Very, very awesome. So then what does that mean? If I okay. So what if we head out here? And if am I gonna save outside? That'd be a new game if we wanted to. New Game Plus would be kind of cool. I think it'd be fairly quick too. I mean, I think once you start getting past like the story, it's like you just start just spamming, just like, you know, skip. You know, you're just skipping everything. You know, I think you can blow through stuff pretty fast. But obviously, you want to save that for after, because then you're like, what's the point, right? Yeah, save your stuff out here too. Okay. So, that's interesting. Very interesting. If I'm sure those against look ad. Checking my voting info straight. Those cans look ad. Well, Neo, what I could say for that, my friend, is that you are doing a damn good job. You are becoming informed, and not a lot of people do. Oh, look bad. Oh, okay. No problem. It's all good, brother. Yo, man, listen, you are doing your thing, and that's awesome. You are becoming informed, and, listen, if we could have as many voters as possible, they're doing that, man. And listen, I should know, because I am an inspector. I work with elections, so. I know these things. Inspector Badge. If only that came with a badge. Oh, that'd be sick. Oh my god, I should make a badge. I will do that. I will do that for November. Oh my god, that'd be The people be cracking up, man. I'm the inspector for elections. Get your story straight. What party are you for the primary? Republican. No! I have you listed as a Democrat. Get the hell out! Which actually you can't say, but you know, that's what I'd be going with. Oh man, the fun we'd have. Oh boy. That's not bad. Well, it's not much fun elsewise, so hey, might as well. But that was cool, man. I gotta say, Witcher 3, for good reason, and people who've played through it know already, and I think even people who haven't know as well that, I mean, this was an adventure. Like, this was the coup d'etat. I think I'm using that phrase correctly. Well, at least this was the cream of the crop, man. I mean, now granted, I think you could probably make combat. You could be pretty flashy with combat. I mean, you could look like you know what you're doing. I want to say that I think I looked like I knew what I was doing. I mean, it looked pretty good, right? It looked kind of cool. It was doing all right. I kind of found the niche of using quick attack. I was really a quick attack spammer with it, but I mean, it worked and it was doing a lot of damage. And I figured, like, well, why change it? The one thing I wish that they would have kept, or maybe like on the broad sense, is I wish that they kept some mechanics the same from game to game. Because I think, I mean, you can get pretty comfortable in a play style for one or the other. And I mean, I guess in terms of continuation in story, it maybe doesn't necessarily make sense. It's like, maybe the method of making bombs from 2 to 3, now granted, does it result in bomb spam, going the alchemy route? Yeah, it does. Yeah. But at the same time, I mean, you put the upgrade points in there. You know what I mean? In Upgrade World, it doubles the AoE. Seriously? Holy crap. That is kind of nuts. Actually, that is very nuts. Wow. Holy smokes. Yeah, okay. Ugh. Yeah, it was but yeah, I mean, I guess there's just some aspects like that I'm being super nitpicky, super, to a crazy degree, but I mean, I tell you what, I mean, otherwise it's fine. It's fantastic. So, I mean, now granted, again, this is much further on than anything else, but I mean, this is something I would absolutely recommend. If anyone has it, I mean, it's a fun adventure game. It really is, man. I got try hard to find the bad endings about Witcher 3 too. Or try hard to find bad things. I read those endings. I was like, wow, okay. I didn't have much to worry about, but there's still things to worry about. So things can still go pretty bad, pretty wrong, pretty fast. But definitely. I mean, again, is it quirky? Yeah, it's quirky. It's a little quirky, but it's for a game this size, you're bound to find quirky things, man. You're bound to find them. There's nothing you can do against that. But I mean, is it fun? Yeah, it's fun. It really is. I mean, I think this, for Witcher 3, this is the game that, like, if you're looking to inhabit the world that a game takes place in, or to like adopt, like, a character, like if you're looking to like play like role play as the character. I mean, this is as close as it gets, man, I'd say. And there's no work required for it. I mean, you're able to just jump right in there. I mean, just go. Just do your thing. I mean, this is like extra dialogue there too. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the best thing about that. I mean, it's all voiced. It's all voiced, right? I mean, listen, we're going through Cold Steel too. I mean, now granted, I think maybe looking at the scripts, is there a comparison? I don't really know. I don't know how many lines we're talking about, but I mean, could you imagine if you had the voice work from Witcher 3 in Cold Steel 1 or 2 or Trails in the Sky 2, 3, that, oh boy, that would be, yeah. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be cool. Oh yeah. If you're improving post opportunities, the first thing was like read a novel. Sure. Oh yeah. The voice work. I think it's something that you don't. It's something that you don't necessarily think about until you have it and you lose it, or you have it and then for a period of time it's not there, and it feels like there's something missing. It feels really weird, and it's the voice work. I can understand people going with I like reading it because I hear the voices in my head, or actually it sounds kind of weird, but you know what I mean, like it's like I make the character my own and they become what I want them to be, and I put myself in their shoes or something like that. It's like, okay, yeah, I sure, yes, I agree. I totally understand what you're saying. I get that. Yes, I do. However, I would fall on the side of, some more voice work is not bad. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that voice work. And if you're offering, if you're saying I could do it with or without, I'm falling on the choice of with. I will do that, and that is good enough for me. Now, granted, I mean, I guess you could also do it as, I mean, you could just maybe mute volume if you didn't want to do that. You could just find ways around the no voice rather than having the voice. But yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference. It just comes down to at that point. Do you want it? Well, sure, yeah. Or some people get really gun-ho and say yes. Some people get gun-ho and saying no. And you're gonna make everybody happy? No, you won't. But it's something, at least for Witcher 3, I was appreciative of it for sure. Absolutely, no doubt about that, man. No doubt. Yeah. Actually, Brady, when you're mentioning there too, it's like with the lines, there was a couple instances in Cold Steel 2 that had that as well, and I mean, to me now, is that a pain? No, it's not. I mean, I'm not looking at it like oh, what the fuck, it's like you're getting upset or anything. Like no, it's like it's kind of weird though. It's just, to me, I look at it and it's like, I wonder why. In terms of production, why were you able to do, or why did you do lines before a given spot and then not for a couple lines and then there's more after? Like, was someone sick that day, or did someone did someone not show up, or did something happen, or is there something in the code that it's not referring to the proper voice file correctly at the given time it's coming up, for the prompt? To me, it's not a bother. I just find it interesting. And, I mean, if anything, it's interesting to investigate is all. It's is it Japanese VAs are very expensive, so they cut down where they can't. It's I think I think I remember that point being mentioned somewhere, Ray. I think I do. I think I remember that being mentioned somewhere. I don't remember the context. I don't know. I don't know what we were talking about at the time, but I I I, I remember there being something for that. I remember something being that. Okay. I mean, but I can see that too. I think they take it very seriously. I mean, not to say that American dubs, American voicing is not too. I mean, obviously it is. It's big. It's big. It's very 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 important. But I think for the Japanese, I think it's on a whole other level too. It's probably related to the amount of, well, probably anime or other work that gets produced, and you needing the people to fill in for those for those roles. I could see. So it seems that there should be, but there's not. Right. We'll say anyway. Yeah, I mean, now again, I'm assuming, not to weeb out there for a moment, but I mean, I think it's a safe assumption too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think in terms of production, it's, I mean, hell, it's, you just look at Crunchyroll. I mean, you look at Crunchyroll and the amount of stuff that gets produced like every week. I mean, or put out there that people have been working on. It's like there's a lot of people involved, man. There's a lot, and it's work. Hey, listen, hey, it's all good, man. It's just, again, quirky, interesting production behind the scenes. You reveal the curtain a little bit, or what's behind. How does this work? Those are the kinds of questions that I love asking that, I don't think people are very apt to answer, because it kind of, maybe destroys the magic of it, or, that it's just not something you usually would answer anyway, because you want to keep it as under wraps as possible, sort of thing, Yeah, you don't want to reveal all the trade secrets, you know what I mean? Wow, though, man. Wow, man, I can't believe it. It's like our main story is over. I can't believe it. Wow, I'm kind of shell shocked, I think, from completing it. Wow. Okay. Cool. Very cool. So yeah, so I again, I think what we're looking at is for tomorrow, for Tuesday. Now for Tuesday, I figure we'll get into God of War again. Only halfway done. Well, right, yeah. I know, Ray. I know there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on there for sure. But one after summer. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Come back. That's what. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, sure. And we'll go from there. Figure it out. But I think God of War. I like to try and finish up God of War as well. Not rushing, of course, but just before things get kind of crazy. With timing and everything. So I think I like getting into that tomorrow. And if I remember correctly, I think Brady said that we're about halfway through that too, from where we are. To be honest, I don't really remember where we are in it, but it'll come back. It'll be fine. But so we get into that. Then we have Cold Steel as well. Go through that, and then then I guess we'll see where we are. Maybe we'll do some focus on like multiplayer stuff before signing off for the summer. But that's pretty good. Mimir. Oh yeah. And Kratos cuts off his head. Yeah. Okay, now I remember. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Cool. So we'll jump into that. Excellent. Nice. It's gonna be good. Alright, guys. So yeah, that's where I'll leave you. We'll leave you to it. It's very late already, so let's get to bed. Let's relax. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll rock and roll it there. We'll rock and roll for sure. It's gonna be great. A little boy of war. But until then, guys, thank you for being around for this one, man. This was good. This is pretty cool. I gotta say, this is pretty cool. But have a lovely evening. Good night. Be safe out there. Be careful. Enjoy your Tuesday. Make the most of it. You're only going to get the one, right? There's only one May 30th, 2018. So make it a good one. Accomplish what you want to accomplish. Make the goal list. Knock out of the park. Do well out there. Be careful. And be safe as always. And, as always, peace and much love. And don't forget, floss. Floss. Some pressure. Hey, listen, that's okay. Listen, Brady, you know, man, that's okay. Listen, we'll be okay. You'll be okay. You're gonna take that pressure. You're gonna do good things with it. Smoke? No, not the smoke. No, don't do that. No, it's that's. Oh God, Christ. Oh God. All right. No, we're getting off rails a little bit. We're gonna end up in an AA meeting before we know it. Oh God. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll jump into God of War for that as well. Until then, have a good one. Be safe out there. Be careful. Good luck. Have fun. Have a great day, guys. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Enjoy. See y'all later. Bye-bye for now. Bye. Thanks again. And have a good one. Bye-bye. See you.